Samurai Showdown. Right, yo, it's born, young lord, raise your swords. It's born, young lord, raise your swords. It's born, young lord, raise your swords. It's born, young lord, raise your swords.
Hurling from the slums of Shaolin, golden claw talent, twirling one swirl of the fatal sword, split your Allen. Root killer bees, stingers back on the swarm again.
Hi everyone, it's Constantine. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be talking about an American film and not a Japanese film. So consider this a supplemental episode. Bulletproof Kevlar asked me, what is your favorite Japanese live-action movie? And I pondered this question for a while and decided that it would be impossible for me to answer it because I watch a lot of Japanese movies and I'm such a big Japan nerd that it would be impossible for me to pick one Japanese movie without feeling like I was cheating on the other Japanese movies that I love. So instead, I decided to tell you all what my favorite non-Japanese live-action movie about Japan is. Yeah, that's really awkward and long, but my favorite non-Japanese live-action movie about Japan is not Lost in Translation, it is not The Last Samurai, and it is definitely not Kill Bill. Ugh. My favorite non-Japanese live-action movie about Japan is Ghost Dog.
Now what the fuck is his name?
Ghost Dog.
What?
Ghost Dog. Ghost Dog?
He said Ghost Dog.
Yeah, he calls himself Ghost Dog. I don't know, a lot of these black guys today, these gangster type guys, they all got names like that they make up for themselves.
Yeah, that's right. Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai. It is a 1999 film written and directed by Jim Jarmusch, and it stars Forrest Whitaker, and most importantly, it features music by the RZA. So, in other words, it's awesome.
Ghost Dog, power equality.
I always see everything, my brother.
Did you like the music in Kill Bill? Well, that's because it was done by the RZA. Ghost Dog is basically about Forrest Whitaker, who plays Ghost Dog, and he is a hitman for the Italian mafia. However, Ghost Dog has decided to live his life by the code of the samurai. So the movie heavily features quotes from Yamamoto Tsunetomo's book Hagakure, Hagakure. This is probably one of the more famous samurai treatises written about Bushido. It's from the 1600s, so it's got quotes from this book all throughout the movie. It's pretty cool, and Ghost Dog has decided that Louis Panicelli, sort of an underboss for the Italian mafia, is his lord, because when Ghost Dog was younger, Louis saved his life, and so he believes that he should be Louis's vassal because he owes him his life. Sort of a old school sort of idea. But the whole story is basically about this problem that Louis and Ghost Dog find themselves in when it comes to the Italian mafia. I don't want to give away too much of it because it's a really fun movie and you should just watch it. But it's really cool. It has some violence, lots of gunfights, some really awesome dialogue, and it's just a really cool movie in general. And I don't know if I've said this before, but the music rocks. My favorite thing about Ghost Dog is its juxtaposition of different honor cultures. It has the more individualistic honor culture represented by Ghost Dog and the Samurai versus the more group-based honor culture represented by the Italian Mafia. And also has gangsters in it. Ghost Dog's whole neighborhood is sort of divided between two gangs, and Ghost Dog is sort of part of he's not part of any of these gangs. He sort of exists above it. But one of the main questions in the movie is honor something that is decided by the individual, or is it something that is bestowed upon us by our society or our social group? In other words, is honor something that is decided on an individual basis, or is it decided by the group that you're in? It's a really interesting question, and I think the movie answers it really well.
300 pounds.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because I didn't even know it was bear hunting season.
What are you, a game warden? Some kind of vet or something?
Nah, I was, I'm just asking, just asking.
Well, I'll tell you. You see, there aren't too many of these big black fuckers left around here. So when you get a good clear shot at it, you sure as hell take it.
You know, there ain't all that many colored people around here neither. Maybe you ought to get back in your fancy car and go about your own business.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
You fucking hit my knee.
You know, in ancient cultures, bears were considered equal with men.
This ain't no ancient culture here, mister.
Sometimes it is.
So the music is really fantastic, the dialogue is really epic and very, very funny, and it has one of the best assassination scenes I've ever seen in it. So I highly recommend Ghost Dog. I think it's really awesome. So that's all for now, and I'll make another video soon. Bye!
Cold lamping. I got Louis for I'm not tramping. I just came through the creek, I'm on the go, throw your tank into Metro. Live lyrics in the back of reality. I kick the flies to a nigga technicality. To a dope track. You wanna come get your backpack? Get out your whack pack. I'm in my Playmobil cold lamping. Shit. What the fuck?